Have you noticed any changes in your pet's behavior lately? You're not alone. Many pet owners are witnessing alarming shifts in their furry companions, which could indicate serious underlying issues. Quarantine has hit us all hard, and our pets are suffering too. The psychological impact of prolonged isolation is often underestimated, and subtle signs may reveal that your beloved pet is struggling, often without you even realizing it. Imagine coming home to find your dog staring blankly at the wall or your cat cowering in a corner, avoiding your gaze. These behaviors aren't just quirky phases, they may be desperate attempts to cope with the stress of a disrupted environment. You might dismiss their clinginess or withdrawal as boredom or personality changes, but these could actually be signs of anxiety. Pets thrive on routine, and when that routine is shattered, they can spiral into emotional distress, living in a constant state of uncertainty. Consider the potential consequences of one Sevebrand pet now shying away from playtime, watching you with sad eyes instead of chasing after a ball. This heartbreaking shift can lead to deeper issues if left unaddressed. As days turn into weeks, your pet may grapple with fear, confusion, or even depression. It's not just about being cooped up, it's about the emotional toll this situation takes. Their world has shrunk, and without proper outlets, their mental health can deteriorate rapidly. What if I told you that small changes in your behavior could significantly impact their well-being? Engaging in interactive play or introducing new routines can help alleviate their anxiety, but you must be vigilant about how they respond to these changes. Now, think about the long-term effects if these warning signs go unnoticed. A once happy pet could become aggressive or develop compulsive behaviors, creating a cycle that leads to serious consequences for both of you. But there's hope. Recognizing these signs is the crucial first step. By being attentive and responsive to their needs, you can foster a safer emotional environment. Simple actions like spending quality time together can profoundly enhance their experience. Take a moment to reflect, are there quarantine warning signs you might have missed? Your awareness could lead to meaningful changes in their life. If you found this information helpful, consider sharing it with other pet owners. Your furry friend deserves the best, and sometimes a little knowledge can make a big difference. You walk into the room and there's your pet, gazing up at you with those big, soulful eyes. But what if those eyes are hiding something deeper? Many of us overlook the psychological effects of quarantine on our furry friends. Have you noticed any changes in your pet lately? Perhaps they seem more anxious or clingy. You're not alone. Many pet owners are observing these subtle shifts. Imagine your dog, usually so playful, now curled up in a corner, barely moving. Or your cat, once curious about every sound, now indifferent to everything around them. It's unsettling, right? It makes you wonder what's really going on in their minds. Pets thrive on routine, and when our lives changed overnight, theirs did too. They pick up on your anxiety, which often manifests in their behavior in ways you might not immediately connect. While you were busy adjusting to new realities, did you consider how your pet felt? Their world turned upside down just as quickly, but they don't have the words to express it. Instead, they communicate through changes in their habits, moods, and interactions with you. Maybe your dog is barking more, or your cat is hiding more often. These aren't just random quirks, they are signals trying to tell you something important that might be slipping under your radar. If you've noticed your dog pacing around the house, It's not just boredom, it's a sign of stress. Or if your cat, who used to greet you at the door, now watches you from a distance, it might seem small, but it's a whisper of their inner turmoil. Now, picture walking down the street and seeing another pet acting out, barking at nothing, pulling on the leash. Picture how you view the visual leasing ping and viewing the packaging pan how you You might think, that's just a naughty pet. But what if it reflects their owner's own stress? Every action is a clue, a piece of the puzzle we often overlook. This isn't just about bad behavior, it's about understanding what's beneath the surface. You may be unintentionally creating an environment that's challenging for both you and your pet. Before seeking solutions, you need to acknowledge the problem. Recognizing that this is a shared experience is crucial. Your stress is intertwined with their behavior. So, what can you do? Start by observing them closely. Create a safe space in your home where they can retreat when feeling overwhelmed. Introduce calming routines. Even small changes can make a big difference. Just as you need a moment to breathe, so do they. Gradually introduce new routines to help ease their anxiety. Make playtime more frequent and engaging. More frequent and an play engaging. Or this isn't just about keeping them busy, it's about reconnecting and reassuring them that everything will be okay. As we wrap this up, take a moment to reflect. Your pet is more than just a companion, they're a part of your emotional landscape. Understanding their signals can strengthen your bond in ways you never imagined. So the next time you notice a change in your pet, remember it's not just about bad habits. It's about their little hearts trying to tell you something big. And maybe, just maybe, it's time to listen. Here's the improved version of your script chunk: things they never touched before. And let's not forget about cats. They can be masters at hiding their feelings, but they are not immune to stress. A once a playful cat might now retreat to a corner, and by the time you notice, it could be too late. The signs can be subtle, but they are there, waiting for you to recognize them. Ignoring these signs could lead to serious behavioral problems. Prolonged stress can affect not just their anxiety, but also their health, happiness, and ultimately your relationship with them. would you want to prevent that? The first step is to recognize these signs. Look for changes in their eating habits, playfulness, or sleeping patterns. Your pet might be trying to communicate something important, and it's time to pay attention. Once you identify the issues, there are ways to help. Establish a routine that gives your pet a sense of security and engage